Hi there, Visionary family, and welcome back to another one with Lady Visionary. Hope you guys are doing amazing. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and smash that red subscribe button and become part of this growing family. This is a special one, guys, because I've reached 7K subscribers, guys. So yeah, I just want to pat myself on the back, I guess. No, but I just want to take the time to say thank you to everyone who has just been supporting my channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Those of you guys who have been riding with me from the very beginning, thank you. And we've had quite a number of new subscribers over the last couple of months. So I also wanted to say thank you guys so much. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the journey. And for those of you guys who don't know who I am, I'm learning more about who I am. I'm Lady Visionary. I relocated from the UK, and I'm now living here in Rwanda with my husband and 2 kids. We're exploring all things business. I'm into hospitality here. I'm actually working on a glamping site. And for those of you guys who don't know what a glamping site is, a glamping site is just a luxury camp. So I have been working on it behind the scenes. I haven't showed anything really on, I haven't showed anything at all on YouTube, but I will be doing that in the coming month. I will be doing that in the coming month, so please bear with me. So yes, I'm working on the glamping site. I'm really sorry, guys, because it's raining here, and I know I had to go live, and there was no other way. So I do hope the rain will, ease off a little bit. Right now we're in the rainy season, so let me know if the rain is interfering quite a bit, and yeah, hopefully, as I said, the rain will settle. Just when I'm about to do my celebration live, like the rain comes and interferes. It just doesn't want Lady Visionary to be great, doesn't want me to be great, but hopefully you guys can hear me fine. So as I said, I'm working on the glamping site. I'm into hospitality. I'm also into agriculture, so I've been like growing my own foods here: potato, corn, soya, tomatoes, cucumber, lettuce, carrots, sweet peppers. I've been growing my own foods, and part of it is for our family, but part of it is to source the hotel. We also have animals such as goats, cows, sheep, lamb, chicken. What else do we got? Yeah. So the idea is that, from the farm to the plate, everything that we're growing is fresh. And yeah, if you want fresh milk, eggs are laid every day. So it's really amazing what I'm able to do here. But I just want to say that it's not all just my work. My husband is behind the scenes working, although he doesn't come on, so now and then you may see him on the channel, but he kind of comes on every now and then just to kind of support, but he's not like really a camera person. He just prefers to work behind the scenes, and trust me, guys, he is working tremendously behind the scenes. Like it's absolutely crazy. Just so glad and so happy for his continuous love and support. And yeah, again, thanking you guys all, because without you guys, I guess, yeah, there'll be nothing happening here. So thank you so much. Yeah, and also a bit about my background. I worked in the UK as a physiotherapist for over 10 years. I'm still registered as a physiotherapist. I've actually practiced here in Rwanda at King Faisal Hospital when I was kind of doing a bit of research and looking at what were the gaps in terms of physiotherapy and what I can provide. So my background is in healthcare, so I'm a physiotherapist. However, I did do a master's also in global health and international development. And that was purely because I had a great passion, or a big passion, for Africa, and I wanted to just be more knowledgeable and to understand the issues here on the ground, and seeing where I could best fit in to help the motherland. So guys, bear with me, because when I'm live, that's when people want to call me, But yeah, so I did a master's in global health. But then why I decided not to pursue and like going into an NGO after finishing my master's a few years back, because I realized that, you know, a lot of NGOs, not all guys, not all, a lot of NGOs, you know, there's only so much you can do. And I started to change my mindset about how I wanted to help Africa, as opposed to like a charitable model per se. I wanted to go more down the route of a business model, you know? So having a profitable business, for example, that will employ Africans, and they will be able to have salaries and be able to provide for their families that way. Because a lot of charities, I feel like they sustain poverty in Africa, or I'm not gonna say I feel like I know that they sustain poverty in Africa. And when a big event happens, like, you know, we can talk about what happened with Haiti and what's currently happening in Ukraine. You know, a lot of NGOs start to mobilize and, you know, use the opportunity to make billions of dollars. And unfortunately, guys, the money doesn't go where it's supposed to go, you know. And when I did my studies around the money that was donated to Haiti, guys, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So, you know, I wanted to go down the business model route. As I said, I'm here in Rwanda, and I'm providing opportunities by giving people employment, jobs, and giving them a salary so they can, you know, not just feed for a day, you know, and learning skills that they will be able to, you know, feed themselves and their families for a lifetime. So I want to say thank you so much again, each and every one of you guys who are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not following me on Instagram, please go over and follow me on Instagram. My name on there is lady_visionary, and also have a business Instagram, which is Twin Lakes Recreational Island. So you can go over there and support me. I would really, really appreciate that. And I just want to say, again, a big thank you to so many of you guys who have reached out to me and supported me on a lot of the projects that I've, you know, presented here on the channel. For example, baby Shimwe, that was the baby who lost his mother during childbirth, and I was able to mobilize through using my channel to help him. So thank you guys so much. A lot of you guys also supported me with the Maserera Farm Initiative, where we were donating goats to poor families in the northern region of Rwanda. I just want to say thank you to every one of you guys who donated a goat. And those of you guys who are wondering and wanting to donate a goat, a female goat, not just any goat, it's a female goat that can produce, and you know, they can produce babies and so on and so forth, so the families can find it really useful. So a goat can be about $60 upwards. So if you want to support, you still can. And again, our recent project to support baby Ciara, I just want to say thank you to Esther for your recent donation, and I believe your friend's name is Mary. So I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. And we're almost at the goal with regards to baby Ciara. And again, MKC, I hope I'm saying that right, because you were here on the last live, I believe, and you donated as well. So I want to say a big thank you. I can't thank you guys enough, because I am here. I'm here in Rwanda, and you know, I'm a bridge for those of you guys who want to support. The great thing about me being here is that I am in touch with real people. You guys can see the people that I'm actually impacting and changing lives here. And I want to say this again, it's not been by my own strength. It's not just been by my own money, but also, you know, the support that I've been getting out there from you guys. I have so many people who watch my channel from all over the world. Like, you know, you guys send me emails, I read your comments as best as I can. You know, even though like right now, like the emails can be a bit too much, but I do try my best to get through them, and I do try my best to reply. So for those of you guys who have emailed me, I'm sure you'll be able to say that Lady Visionary has always replied to my email. Like, I always try to reply within 24 hours if I can. So what else, guys? Yes, before I move on, I just also want to let you guys know that I do offer consultations for anybody who's interested in relocating or investing in Rwanda. I've been in Rwanda for about a year now, and I've been visiting Rwanda since 2014 prior to relocating here with my family. I got married here in December 2016. I got married in Kigali. And for those of you guys wondering, yes, I did marry a Rwandan. Yeah. And for those of you guys also wondering, I was born in Jamaica and I moved to the UK when I was very, very young. Some people be like, oh, you have a British accent. That's because I spent most of my life in the UK. But I pretty much knew from a very early age that the UK wouldn't be my home. So, you know, very earlier on, I was in my so to say teenage years and onwards, I was very curious and I ventured out and traveled. I was the first one in my family actually to travel to Africa. And the first country I traveled to, what year was that? Yes, 2010. The first country I traveled to was actually Ghana. I'm still so in love with Ghana, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I speak so highly of Ghana, and my husband is like, you know, you always talk so good about Ghana, and you know, I would love to go. So at some point I will take him, but as of right now, I'm just so tied down with everything that I'm doing here in Rwanda with regards to my projects and just trying to sustain myself, I guess, trying to focus and be able to really sustain myself. I want to let you guys know that it's been a crazy journey. I'm not gonna lie, it's been an absolutely crazy journey even now. Like, it can be a whirlwind, you know, and also because you're moving yourself from the environment that you're used to the motherland, you know, to Africa, where things can be completely different systems. In some cases, some systems may be slow. In some cases, you may face some frustrations. But, you know, in all, I think you have to be, and I speak about this a lot on my channel, you have to be willing to adapt. You have to be willing to be flexible. You have to be, you know, those of you guys who are coming here and wanted to set up business, you have to be willing to learn what the business arena is like on the ground and just be patient, because I think that's one of the things. You have to be patient. And also, you know, here in Rwanda, I would say a lot of what's coming out, the common theme that's coming out amongst the diaspora is that, you know, language is a major barrier. So my advice to you is to partner up with someone who knows the language well, or perhaps, you know, you start learning the language here as well. People ask me how my Kinyarwanda is going. Guys, let's not talk about that. I think Kinyarwanda is one of the hardest languages to learn. However, I'm sticking with it. So for all my Rwandan supporters, Bite, Amakuru, how are you? Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. So I'm trying with my Kinyarwanda. So bohoro bohoro, yes, which means slowly. Yes, I'll get there. So yeah, guys. So yeah, you have to just be willing to be patient and be willing to learn the language or partner with someone who knows the language well, because that can be frustrating in an environment where you're trying to find your feet. You're trying to learn the business arena. You're trying to learn more about the environment you're in. You're trying to learn the culture. You know, you're missing family back home. You have different frustrations with different systems that are here. So really come prepared, and having a flexible mindset is going to help you a lot, because yeah, for me personally, despite the challenges that I'm maybe facing, and you know, because in the UK I was pretty well established in my career, as I said earlier. I've worked as a physiotherapist for over 10 years, climbed up the ladder, pretty much reached the peak of what I needed to achieve really in that career pathway. And so it's so different, you know, coming to the motherland and also venturing into something new, such as farming and, you know, hospitality. So it can be a big transition. So you have to be willing, you have to know why you want to relocate to the motherland, because I know that a lot of people have followed the bandwagon. Oh, you know, yes, there's this trend, diaspora movement, moving to Africa, you know. But when they come on the ground and they face the realities, unfortunately, a lot of people do end up returning to where they're coming from, right? And for me personally, you know, it's like, you know, if anybody's ever visited, I don't know if I can attribute it to this, but if anybody's ever visited the dungeons in Accra, you know, they have the door of no return. So for me, returning to the West really is not an option. It's not an option. My purpose is here on the continent, regardless of what I'm facing. I know that I will definitely overcome eventually. There are days, guys, I'm not gonna lie, where I do get tired. I think I spoke about it on this channel recently, about me having like quite a couple of weeks ago, me being completely like burnt out. Obviously, I'm the type of person, I've always been this way. I'm just so giving, always wanted to do for other people. But I think, you know, me being involved in everything that I was doing and just constantly on the go, it basically took a toll on me, and I was just flat out like for a couple of days, really kind of weak. But I'm back, energized. I'm working on myself. I've changed my routine a bit, so making sure like that I get enough rest and everything like that. Because here in Africa, like, we have fresh fruits, fresh veg, like, you know, everything is here. So in terms of food, guys, I'm eating so well. I'm eating really, really well. So it was just like being on the go constantly, and yeah, I just got burnt out, but I'm back and I've got a different routine. So guys, I want to speak about the Maserera water project. If you haven't already done so, can you guys make sure you smash the like button? Do me that favor and smash the like button. I want to talk about the Maserera water project because it's a project, guys, I'm currently working on. I'm currently working on this project in the northern region of Rwanda, which is a place called Lake Burera in Burera district. I'm specifically working with the people of Buhembe village, and my aim is to raise $4,000. So currently, the current situation, if you guys haven't seen the video, is that a lot of the people are relying on lake water, contaminated water for drinking, bathing, cooking, you know, washing, and so on and so forth. And as a result, they're at high risk of diseases such as cholera, worms, and so on, especially the children. So there is a water source, a spring coming from the inner rocks. And basically we're doing a water project where we have to build a reservoir and lay down pipes through the village. So the current route for that has already been planned out. The people of Buhembe are working so hard. They're so excited about the Maserera water project. They can't wait. If you guys saw the promo video on that, you guys could see that a lot of the villagers were extremely happy. A lot of the villagers said to me that they actually could not wait for for the water to be, you know, to be able to access that in their homes. And you know, I'm working on this, and by faith, you know, I'm hoping that will be successful. I'm also reaching out to you guys. If you can support with even $1, I would really appreciate it. You know, even when I'm live, guys, I would appreciate if you could support with a super chat. I hope it's not asking too much, but I have like, yeah, I have 7,000 subscribers, and I calculated, guys, if 4,000 of you guys, just donated $1, I would reach my goal literally tomorrow. If everyone donated today just $1, right? I've also left on the screen or I've pinned here the GoFundMe. So we've actually set up a GoFundMe. We've received a couple of donations. For those of you guys who've already donated, thank you so much. But we need more of you to support the Maserera Water Project. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And you guys can reach out to me also via email. It is projecthealtha@gmail.com. Do consider supporting, guys. Do consider supporting the Maserera Water Project so we can bring fresh, clean, drinkable water to Buhembe village. For those of you guys who are in Rwanda, so Rwandans in Rwanda who would like to support the Maserera Water Project, you can reach out to me again via email. All the details will be down below in the description box. If you guys want to donate cement, we need cement, we need pipes, we need tanks. So, you know, you can have them delivered here at Lake Brera at Naruka Port. So that's Lake Brera, Naruka Port. Again, we need sand, cement, tanks, and pipes. So for those Rwandans who are here on the ground who want to buy the items themselves and actually deliver it to the village Buhembe. And again, you can also support via mobile money. So you can actually reach out to me. And if you want to support via mobile money, for those people in Rwanda who want to support the Maserera project, again, a big thank you to everyone who will donate and everyone who has already donated. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, do let me know. Do let me know. A lot of you guys have been asking. Okay, so before I go into that, actually, because a lot of you guys have been asking about the mandate, the new mandates in Rwanda. You guys are asking if we're still wearing masks and so on and so forth. And I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't like caught up with regards to the new mandates. I could see though that things were kind of relaxing in Rwanda because as I said previously, it used to be that, you know, when you go to the markets or restaurants and so on, you know, they'll be really strict to ask you if you've been COVID vaccinated or you had to show like a certificate and so on and so forth. But now, you know, they're really relaxed. You're not having to do that. So yes, I'm seeing Divine, Beautiful, and Black in the building. Thank you so much for that super chat. Long time, sis. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. And on that note, let me go ahead and greet the rest of you guys who are here. Thank you so much. Is it Abdon is in the building? Hello, and welcome, guys. Welcome to the 7K celebration live. Thank you guys so much for being here. Larry is in the building. Greetings. Nice to hear all this information. You're absolutely welcome. She Kenya TV is in the building and saying hi, host. Hi to you as well. Rob C. Exactly, you have to have reasons, yes, and that's in relation to what I said earlier. I believe that coming to the motherland, you shouldn't just jump on the bandwagon with everyone else, but rather you should know exactly why you're coming, because if you just come on a sporadic moment and you're not really sure of why you came to the motherland, then you know you may not also have a good experience, because Africa is a whole different ball game. And I know people who have come and perhaps not being flexible, open-minded, and had like a very uncomfortable experience. But it's probably not got nothing to do with the country. It just, for me, the way that they've spoken, it's mainly about how they've not come prepared. They've not come informed, right? They've not come with a real purpose of why they want to be on the motherland. It's just like they've been seeing all this video, all this content, because a lot of people are creating content, which is absolutely amazing, because, you know, for so long the story has been told by others who don't look like us, and it's about time the story were told by our own communities. So it's really amazing to see that so many content creators are showing Africa, the different beauties of Africa, because like things that you guys don't see on TV, basically. Because a lot of it is really negative. A lot of the things that BBC and so many other media outlets they show about Africa tends to be so negative that a lot of people be like, Africa, oh my God, I am not going there. Africa who? Because I remember when I was first, back in 2010, which was my first time to set foot on the motherland, and that was in Ghana. And I remember when I was telling people that I was going to Ghana, a lot of people were shocked. A lot of people were questioning, why would you want to go there? But why would I want to go there? One of the things when I was kind of growing up and seeing all the media about the negative media about Africa, you know, I remember dancing around in my front room. I was listening to MTV Bass, a music channel, and I was jumping around and dancing, and, you know, the energetic teenager that I was at the time. And, you know, the music stopped, and then the advert came on, and it was of these kids, and they had distended bellies and flies all around their heads. And I remember saying to myself in my teenage years, I know that there's a different story. And one day I'm going to find that out for myself. And when I was old enough, I made plans to go to the motherland. And I did hide it from my parents because I felt like they wouldn't understand. And none of my family have ever been to Africa. So for them, it was like why, you know? And because I knew that they wouldn't understand. And I also said when I eventually told my dad, because I started packing my things when I knew I was definitely going to Ghana. And I think it was a week before I was ready to go. That's when I said, it's now time to let my parents know, you know, I can't just go. That would be disrespectful. And when I did tell my parents, obviously my dad was a bit like, what is going on here? And I was saying to my dad, like, nothing you can say is going to stop me, because like I had my mind already made up. I'm going to the continent. And he was like, okay, then you're going for 2 weeks and you're coming back. Oh yeah, I think he said that. Yeah, you're going for 2 weeks and you're coming back. And I was like, no, I'm going to be there for 3 months. He said, what? Yeah, and I went and I lived my best life. I visited Accra for all my Ghanaians in the house. It is sane. I visited Accra. I visited Sunyani. I visited mainly the Brong-Ahafo region. I was also in the Brong-Ahafo region. Mainly I stayed in a village in Kasapin. And I also visited Kumasi. But yeah, I spent most of my time with the people in a very underprivileged village. My bed was, at the time I was staying in a hostel, Lord have mercy. Guys, my bed was basically wood. My bed was basically wood, and my mattress was about this thick. Yeah, the sponge, it wasn't even a mattress, right? But I knew why I was there. I had an amazing experience. I was learning tree every week. I was learning tree every week. After that, I kept going back to Ghana. I did some work at Kolebu Hospital, where I was kind of, I did a big master's research project, because one of the things that is growing in Africa is cardiovascular disease, specifically stroke. So I was doing some heavy research regards to stroke and rehab and health prevention. So I worked with Kolebu Hospital. So the neuro team, they know me very well at Kolebu Hospital, and the physiotherapy department at Kolebu Hospital in Accra, they know me very well as well. But yeah, fast forward later on, I was actually planning to relocate to Ghana initially. I had everything set up, what I was going to do. I was going to work in the medical field. And then, yeah, I met my husband, and I kept coming back, like I kept visiting Rwanda. And then eventually I decided that, okay, I'm going to come and I'm going to relocate to Rwanda, because I loved how organized it was, how clean it was, and also just how the consistency and also the security. So that kind of swayed my mind. And obviously, yeah, a little bit the man, okay, a little bit the man. But I didn't, for those of you guys who think that I moved to Africa because, you know, my husband was here. No, I actually met my husband in the UK, right? I met my husband in the UK. That's how we met. We're both in the medical field. That's how we met. I'm not going to go any further than that. But let's answer some of your questions, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Again, guys, I'm appealing for you guys to support on the Maserera water project. That's where we're providing clean, drinkable water to the people of Buhembe village. I can't stress enough how your support is very much needed. I'm trying to raise $4,000. And again, I have 7,000 people here on my YouTube. And I just need 4,000 of you guys to donate $1. We could reach this by tomorrow. And I've also got the GoFundMe page as well, which is pinned. And again, I'm going to leave it in the description box, okay? So Eddie is in the building. Good morning from the USA and Virginia. Good morning to you as well. It is afternoon here in Rwanda. It is 3 o'clock here in Rwanda. Guys, I feel good. I'm not going to lie. Guys, I feel good. I really do feel good. Like, this is not guys, I feel good. I feel really good. I want to be more open and honest about my journey here in Rwanda. However, and I'm very transparent. I'm very, very transparent. But I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably set up like a membership. Because I had a membership and then I changed that. So I may set up a membership where I'm showcasing more of what I'm doing. Right now, guys, I'm sitting in the kitchen or the kitchen area or the lounge area, sorry, because the kitchen's over there, the lounge area of my hotel project. But I haven't yet showed you guys what I've been working on. And I think PT's in the building. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so much. Because, you know, when you and Sandra came and visited me here, thank you guys so much. I will always remember you guys, always love you guys. Your support has been tremendous. Like, being on YouTube, I've met so many amazing, amazing people. And like, some of you guys I've met in person and it's just been phenomenal. But I was going to say PT and Sandra, and Sandra, when you guys came, obviously, you know, you saw a few things, but it's totally different from what you guys have seen. And yeah, I can't wait to showcase it. But we have had a little bit of hiccups, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, like the hiccups, like in this journey, that's why I'm saying, guys, you have to be flexible, you have to be open-minded. Like, I've been working at this hotel project. You know, we've had we're currently experiencing hiccups, right? We're currently, should I say hiccups? Yeah, there's some challenges that I'm facing on the ground with this hotel project, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, it knocked me for 6 because yeah, I wasn't really expecting it, guys. We were ready to be open, but unfortunately, we just have to rectify a couple of things. So yeah, it is what it is. I guess that part of it did kind of get me down, but I just said to myself, you know what? In life, things happen. You know, are you just going to give up or are you just going to keep on pushing? And that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm pushing. But, you know, some days, guys, I have cried. I'm not going to lie. Some days I have cried. Some days I have cried. But, you know, this live is not about crying, guys. This live is just about, you know, just being excited that you guys have chosen to follow me along this journey. You know, some people will say that, you know, it's a small number, but what I find amazing, that even though it's a small channel, like the significance of like the actual people, you know, the people who are following me, the people who are supporting me, the people who are giving me words of encouragement, the people who are actually praying for me, the people who have just been consistent, that's what also keeps me going. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's what keeps me going, because also I'm like, I know that, you know, but the word I'm trying to say, I know that nothing, like every challenge doesn't last forever. So I'm like, don't worry, like you're facing this, but you will overcome, you will jump this hurdle, keep on going. Like, guys, I'm so close to finishing this project. And sometimes, when you're about to, at the brink of success, a lot of people give up, guys. At the brink of success, a lot of people give up because I was knocked so hard that I was just laying on my bed, like, feeling sorry for myself, feeling sorry for my project. But I'm like, girl, you lady visionary, you know the vision, you see the vision. What? Get up now. Keep working, keep pushing. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. So I continue, guys. I continue to document the journey and share with you guys. As I said, I haven't been showcasing I haven't showcased this particular journey of the hotel project. I guess partly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, part of it is like some things need to be done, like, just some things you just need to work on quietly. I know there was once a comment, where, like, because my channel, obviously I asked for support and so on and so forth, and there was a comment like, oh, like, you just want to, it's almost like you just want to get rich and so on and so forth. Like, nobody knows, like, the things that you've been through to be where you are right now. And this is coming from our own community, like that negativity. You don't know what I've been through to be here right now. Just, even I don't want to bring this up, but even the death of my mother last year, I felt like I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to close down and just like go into a hole. And I know that that's not what my mom would want, and I just heard my mom's voice in the back just going, carry on, keep going, don't give up, because that's the type of person my mom was. Like, it's just so crazy that she's not here anymore. But she used to watch my channel, and obviously, yes, some of you guys will say, yes, she's still here with me. She used to watch every single one of my videos on her big TV screen. She'll be there supporting in the background, even though she wouldn't say anything. But she would always call me and say, or share my videos and, tell me that she's so proud of me. So I just wanted to keep going to make her proud. But at that time, guys, I was just feeling so low. I didn't really want to continue with life. I didn't really want to continue with anything. But I said to myself, like, if you go down that route, you're just going to be in a dark hole. So, and that mom wouldn't want that. So just keep pushing, keep going. And again, I'm just so grateful because a lot of you guys reached out to me. A lot of you guys supported as well. And I have a really amazing family, really amazing husband that just kept me going. So again, I want to say thank you. I'm going on and on, but I just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you. But I know, some people tend to focus on the negativity, but it's not about that. But I just want people out there to be mindful about the things that they say. You have no idea about how I've been able to do this. This has been years of planning, years of saving. I haven't had all the financial resources. I haven't had all the resources, but I just said, you know what? If you always think to yourself that you don't have everything now, you will never achieve the things that you want to achieve. You always stay in your comfort zone. You will never step outside that box and explore the world. You will never live out your true potential. You will never actually live the life that you want to live. So I was saying to my husband in the height of COVID, like, babe, we need to go. Because also the environment in the UK was becoming so toxic. Again, I think I told you guys, a lot of people were committing suicide. It was so toxic. There was even a time where I was so anxious about, everything that was happening. And I sat down to my husband and said, you know what, I need to go, because I knew that being here on the motherland would give me life. And guys, I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I hope that the audio is fine. It's raining. It's rainy season right now, but this live must go on, right? So we have, is it the Sangi in the building asking me, have you learned Kinyarwanda? And I will tell you, Buga Ikinyarwanda Gike. which means I know a small amount of Kinyarwanda. Okay, I'm trying, buhoro buhoro. So slowly, I will get there. As I said before, Kinyarwanda is not the easiest language to learn, but guys, I'm pushing on. I'm pushing on. And I advise anybody who's thinking about coming to Rwanda and living here permanently, you have to get a tutor. You have to learn Kinyarwanda. Like my husband often complains, like, oh, he's like, oh, you need to learn more. Even my boys are starting to speak Kinyarwanda. Oh, they're starting to speak more Kinyarwanda and understanding more Kinyarwanda, which is great. Eddie's saying our agenda and our narrative must be controlled more by us. Absolutely. PT, oh wow. Congratulations on 7K Lady V. Thank you for doing the job that we wish to see done for and amongst our people. Let's support the Maserera Water Project. Thank you so much. Thank you, PT. Like, you guys, you don't even understand. Okay, Sandra and Philip, just, you know, I just can't thank God enough for your lives. I just want to say thank you, because you guys touch me in such a phenomenal way, and I can never ever forget you guys. You know, there's people that come into your life and just like they disappear, like they have no significance. But imagine, like, through YouTube, I've met you guys. You guys came to Rwanda. You know, it's phenomenal. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I want to say thank you, Philip and Sandra. So much love. It's unbelievable that I got for you guys. So much love. And I know you guys have the same, if not more, love for me. So thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, we have DC in the building. DC is saying, congratulations, my daughter, another mother of mine. Africa has definitely given you life. Yes, I'd say so. Africa has given me life. It has given me drive. It has given me purpose. Whoo, guys, like the resilience that I have. Oh my God, like it's great. It's phenomenal. Like, I got to keep on working. And I was speaking to a friend of mine last night because I was up and overthinking, as I do these days. I was up and overthinking a bit, and a friend of mine was just like, just think about how, you know, how many lives you've impacted and how many lives you're going to impact. And also think about your kids. This is amazing for your kids. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, this is one of the reasons why I relocated to the motherland, because I was so afraid of what Black children experience in the West, like in the UK. And I was like, my God, like, I don't want to grow my children up in this environment, you know? So I think I made a great decision for them. And I also want to teach them that they can be their own boss. They can, you know, do whatever they put their minds to. And, you know, I'm building a legacy also for them, you know? And yeah, I'm wanting to be great and a great example that they can follow. Not just me, but also their dad is also, he's a phenomenal man. He's absolutely amazing. And as I was saying before, guys, like, all of this that you guys see, you know, it's not just me. My husband puts in the work 150%. Like, yeah, I'm gonna some of you guys know the situation because you follow me on Patreon. And for those of you guys who are not following me on Patreon, Patreon is a monthly subscription, guys. So, you know, you go over there, you sign up to a package there, and, you know, you just support. You just support on a monthly basis. That would be very much appreciated. It's www.patreon.com/ladyvisionary. Yeah, www.patreon.com/ladyvisionary. And I will also put it in the description box, but it's always available in all the description box that when I post a video, it's always going to be available Guys, let me know if the sound is affecting you guys. I was thinking the rain was calming down, but it's starting to pick up. So hopefully you guys can hear me, and that's not a problem. Let's move on to the mandate. So for those of you guys who want to know what's the current situation in Rwanda, do we have to wear masks? What's currently happening, Lady Visionary? Let me know if the sound is okay. Let me know if you can hear me properly. DC is saying, "We're there for you." Oh, bless you, bless you. PT saying, "We love you guys." For those who are watching, some are just talk, Perian, and her family are actually making a daily difference in the lives of young people in Rwanda. They are legit. Thank you so much. And on that point, you know, I wanted to also say, because, you know, sometimes I'm talking so much I can forget some of the important points, that in the year that I've been in Rwanda, I've been able to support 3 young people into higher education. I've been able to support 3 young people into higher education. Yeah, so 2 are now on degree programs, right? And again, I'm going to say that this has not been by my own doing. I know that Philip also supported one of our students who's now still at university, and Sandra. Well, don't want to forget you, Sandra. I can't forget you, Sandra. But yeah, they supported one of the students at university, and yeah, we've been able to bless 3 people in the year that I've been here. And my most important point is that I didn't do this alone. I had the support of some of you guys who made a contribution so that these children or these young people could go to school. So I can't get all the credit, because you guys have also been very, very supportive, very, very supportive. So I just want to say thank you so much. And as we speak, as I said, those young people are currently in school, and all of them are from very, very poor background. And I hope that my hope for them is that as we have helped them, they will continue to do well in their lives, and they will pay it forward, so they will help someone else in need. And my goal or my plan is that we'll be able to support more young people. The recent girl we supported, you guys saw on the channel, was Kartha. Kartha is in school. She's very excited. She keeps calling me. Oh, you know, she's just so excited, thanking me for, you know, the support. And she's just a little bit overwhelmed, because she's like, wow, like, you are trying to do your own thing, your projects. Also, you need support with your projects, but you're actually helping us. Like, wow. She's just, and I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm living out my purpose. You're supposed to receive this blessing. So take it and just do good with it. Okay? Like, I don't think about it. When I bless people, and if they want to even mess up, that's going to be their own problem, right? I have a clear heart because I've done good for you, right? And I wish nothing but the best for you. So yeah, she was just like, you know, so overwhelmed by the support that she received from you guys as well, from me as well. So again, thank you guys so much. If you haven't seen that video on Kartha, where she was asking for support to help her in her education, go ahead and check it out. It's on my channel. So again, thank you guys so much. I was asking you guys if the sound was okay, if you guys can hear me okay. As I said, it's raining. Also want to take the time to also say to you guys who are out there watching, I am raising funds for the Maserera water project. This is where I'm working in the northern region of Rwanda, specifically at the moment, Buhembe village. We have the people of Buhembe village who are on board. They are helping me to dig. These people are helping to dig the route for where we're going to lay down the pipes. As I said, we need cement, we need sand, we need tanks, we need pipes, and we need people who will can help us to make it happen. So again, if you're out there, and I know it's very difficult time because the prices of everything is going up. Even we're starting to feel the pinch as well. We're starting to feel the pinch here in Africa specifically. Let me just talk about Rwanda. Slowly prices are going up. However, if you can just donate $1, that will be really, really good. So do consider that, guys. Do consider supporting. And again, I have set up the GoFundMe page. And another option how you guys can support is via PayPal as well. You guys, just please reference the Maserera Water Project when you're supporting via PayPal. So let me just put that on the screen for you guys. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and smash the like button. I would really appreciate that. So here you have the, excuse me, here you have the PayPal. So that's another way that you can support the Maserera Water Project. Please reference Maserera Water Project for any PayPal support regarding the Maserera Water Project. Okay. So what's happening with regards to the water project right now is that, guys, we're experiencing rain on another level. I've never seen rain like this ever in Rwanda, in Africa, in my whole existence. Like, the rain is on another level. So where the people had started digging, unfortunately, some of the holes are covered up. So some of the pathways are covered up. So what we're doing now is that we're waiting for the rain to settle a bit before we can start again. So in the meantime, I just want to be able to, keep fundraising and getting the money that we need in order to make this project a success. Okay, guys, as I've mentioned before, I really need your support. I cannot do this on my own. So as I said, a lot of you guys were asking questions around COVID and Rwanda, so let's get into it. I wrote my notes a couple of days ago. So if I'm looking down, guys, I'm just reading. Okay, so the new mandates are available also on Twitter by the Rwanda PM. So if you wanted to go and check out or verify what I'm saying, you can actually go and see the documentation for yourself to back up what I'm saying. So I will also let you know that, yes, masks are compulsory in Rwanda. Obviously, when you're at home, you don't have to wear them. But when you go out into the public, you need to wear your mask, and you can still be fined for not wearing your mask, okay? So that's the current law of the land, okay? So you have to follow the law of the land. So from the 4th of March, citizens and Rwandan residents must be fully vaccinated, okay? Must be fully vaccinated. Currently, as I know, Rwanda is not asking for us to be vaccinated to enter Rwanda. It's not compulsory to be vaccinated to enter Rwanda. A lot of you guys know that a lot of the land borders were closed. Land borders shall reopen from March 7th, 2022. So that's going to be great, because I know when people come into Rwanda, they want to be able to travel and visit other countries. So as of the 7th of March, land borders reopened here. Guys, guess what? There are no curfews. I want to do the dance. I was so happy when I read this. There are no curfews, guys. Like, I've just been living my life. I didn't even know what was going on, right? Because I was just so focused on my project, and I'm mainly here on my project site. So I don't wear masks anyway on my project site. So, and I just feel a bit more free. So yeah, there are currently no curfews here, right? Because the curfews were a bit difficult for a lot of us. But they're saying that nightclubs, live bands, bars, receptions, and betting activities must be closed by 2 a.m. Arriving and departing passengers must present with a negative COVID-19 result taken 72 hours prior to departure. So that's still the same. All departing Rwandans must be fully vaccinated. So they are asking that Rwandans who are departing from Rwanda must be fully vaccinated, but currently it's not a requirement for anyone else to be fully vaccinated. Private businesses and public offices can operate at full capacity now. Business owners must ensure all their staff are fully vaccinated. So for those of you guys coming in and thinking about setting up business in Rwanda, it's a requirement that you're fully vaccinated and also that your staff are fully vaccinated. So that's something to definitely consider if you're planning to relocate here and also do business. Because if they say that if they find that staff, there's a cluster within your company of people who are affected by COVID, then you can be fined. Guys, that's my battery. Sorry guys, that's my battery on my gimbal. Oops, guys, can you hear me? Sorry about that, that's the connection, sorry about that. So yeah, you have to make sure that your staff are fully vaccinated if you're a business owner. Motorbike and bicycle taxis, the operators as well as the passengers. So if you're going onto a motorbike or a bicycle taxi, you must be fully vaccinated. And I have seen in Rwanda where the police have stopped people on motorbikes, specifically motorbikes, to ask to see the vaccination card or documentation of the driver as well as the passenger. So again, something to be aware of that's happening right now. If you're going to conferences and meetings, you also have to be fully vaccinated. Everybody at the event must be fully vaccinated. They're requiring that if you're entering any like social gatherings, then again also you must be fully vaccinated. You can actually operate at full capacity. Service of worship can also now operate at full capacity. Restaurants can be operating at full capacity, but again, it's a requirement that if you're entering a restaurant, you must be fully vaccinated as well. Again, bars, gyms, for those gym owners, bar owners can operate at full capacity, but again, you have to be fully vaccinated. So what you can find is that when you're entering a restaurant, when you're entering gyms, when you're entering place of worship, they may ask you, a lot of the times they will ask you for your vaccination card or vaccination proof, okay? So that's something to just basically consider, guys. I think that's it regards to the new mandate. I don't know if you guys had any specific questions regarding the current mandate, but again, it's available on Twitter for those of you guys who want to read it for yourselves. I wish I had a backup actually, because I didn't know the battery would run out so quickly on this Gimbo thing that keeps it up. But again, if you guys have any questions with regards to the new mandate on Rwanda, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. If you guys have any questions, even with regards to, you know, relocation, business, yeah, anything, I'm here to answer your questions. This is for you guys. Without your support, you know, this wouldn't be possible. So ask away. Any questions, ask away. Ask away. So the next topic, guys, is, and I spoke about this a bit on my channel, Africans in Ukraine. Africans in Ukraine. I think that's a hashtag. There's a hashtag right now, Africans in Ukraine. I mean, a lot of people I know, because you guys have been sending me what's going on from the very get-go of when, like, Black people, you know, were being, you know, discriminated against in Ukraine. They were, like, in the height of the war, they've been told to get off the trains. I think in some cases people have been beaten, you know, guns have been held to them for them to get off the train. You know, a lot of them had to walk like hours and hours and hours. A lot of people who were waiting in queues, when they got to the front of the queue, they were told, like, when they were driving, they were told to get out of their cars and join the queue by foot. Recently, a couple of days ago, I heard as well, it was on the news actually, a lot of you guys may have heard about this, that Black Africans or Black people in Ukraine, civilians, they were being asked to fight the war to help Ukraine. Guys, I spoke about this on the previous live, you know, yes, definitely, I'm saddened by what's taking place. However, I'm not surprised. And like, so many of you guys are surprised. You're like, oh my God, Lady Visionary, this is what's happening. And I'm like, guys, we should be saddened. We should be shocked. Yes. No, not shocked. We shouldn't be shocked. We're saddened by it. And it's like, despite everything we've been through, you know, our ancestors, and even now us protesting, and the whole Black Lives Matter thing, and how that filtrated around the world, and, you know, now everything's gone silent with regards to that. You know, the reality is that all, I don't want to put this, how do I put this? The reality is that Black people around the world, we have faced and we continue to face ongoing racism. I know in the news right now they'll say discrimination, but what it is blatant racism. You know, what you will find is that they will use us for their own purposes. Like, but when situations like this, like a war, or, you know, any situation, we are not considered a priority. Like, we are at the bottom of the barrel. And it's so unfortunate, because I feel like Black people, we don't place enough value to ourselves. So it's like, why would others place that value upon us, you know? And so it starts really from us, giving ourselves value, giving our own people value, and then we can demand also the respect that we deserve. You know, so many Africans have left Africa for greener pastures in Europe and in the West and in America, but they, you know, in very difficult times, they are faced with the realities. Because I know a lot of people here on the ground don't actually understand why I would be coming to Africa. Why? Well, you've got it good. You've got it, you know, life is good in the West. Like, you know, if I had the opportunities, and they will say that to us, if they had the opportunity, they would leave Africa and they would be in the West, they would be in the Americas. But if events like these, what's happening in Ukraine with regards to Black people, and how the mistreatment of Black people, that a lot of Africans are now waking up to the realities. And a lot of the Black communities are now, even if they didn't see it before, because I've always seen the writing on the wall. It's always been very clear, you know? It's like, don't be comfortable in the arms of the beast and then be shocked when the beast bites. That doesn't make any sense. Like, they will make us feel comfortable for a time when it suits them. You know, yesterday I tweeted about, sorry, I didn't tweet. It was on my Instagram. You know, I put up a picture of Rosa Parks, 1954, December 1954, when she sat on the white side of the bus, and they told her to get up. She refused. You know, 1954, that's just an example. Now, fast forward to 2022. Black people have been told to get, in Ukraine, have been told to get off the public transport. They're not a priority. They shouldn't be on the train. Ukrainians, mothers and, they say, women and children, but they could see Ukrainian men as they were departing the train. And in some situations, they were held, like guns were held to them. They have to leave to save their lives. They have to leave to save their lives. And this is the harsh reality that Black people face around the world. Let's talk about the Windrush scandal. That's where, what year was it? 1948 onwards, where Caribbean people, the British asked for Caribbean people to come to Britain and help rebuild the country. They asked Caribbean people to come to Britain and help rebuild Britain, right? But in 2018, the government turned on that generation of people. They started to deny them medical care. A lot of them lost their homes. A lot of them lost their jobs. A lot of them lost their position in their community. A lot of them were disrespected. A lot of them was unlawfully deported. And so it's like, how many examples do we have to see throughout history for us to really know that these people always put us at the bottom of the barrel? They have no respect for us. We continue to be mistreated as a Black community, all because of the color of our skin. Like, what? And so it comes back again. We have to look, we have to value ourselves. African leaders on the motherland, we have to value our people, because you're seeing what's happening out there to them. They don't value them. And so many African people are escaping poverty in Africa. Why should we have poverty in Africa when we are feeding the rest of the world? They are stealing our resources. That means our leaders are failing. They are failing us. They're failing the young people of Africa. So many young people in Africa are unemployed. If they had the opportunities, they would lead the motherland. Why? When we have everything and we're allowing them to come in and steal everything, we're allowing them to say they're friends of Africa. But when situations like this happens, we see how they treat Africans. Look at what happened in the heights of COVID in China. How many Black people were out on the streets? How many Black people were kicked out of their rented accommodation? And then I question, what will it take, and how many examples throughout history do we have to see for us to know what the situation is? Look at what Europe and America are doing to Russia. What they're doing is they are harming them economically because they want Russia to stop what they're doing. Okay? What can the Black community learn from this? Because we talk about this like on numerous occasions, but we don't do it. We talk, but we don't do. We need to move our money to the motherland. We need to support more Black businesses. We need to unite and come together and be one, because that's one of the problems of Africa, of the Black community, the lack of unity. And so that has been a way that the West and the Americas have been able to penetrate the Black community and penetrate Africa and continue to steal from Africa. When we have everything the world needs, we are feeding them and we need to feed our own. Leaders from across the continent, you see what is happening to Africans or Black people in Ukraine. You guys have seen what has happened to the likes of George Floyd in the Americas. Killed, a Black man killed, begging for his life in broad daylight, and they murdered him. How many examples, again, a question, how many examples do we have to see to know what time it is? And so I say that again, look at what Europe and America, they're doing to Russia. They're trying to harm them economically. And so as a Black community, because we are so good at spending on unnecessary things that add no value to our development and growth and prosperity. And we're so good in feeding their businesses. But what we need to do is redirect our money, build our communities, build hospitals, build schools, support businesses, help our motherland progress. That's the truth, guys. We're so good at building their wealth. Now it's time to build our own. Because when they say, when, I don't want to swear, but when shit hit the fan, our people know that they have a safe space on the motherland. Because out there, they will never be safe. And so also when we shift the economic dynamics, we are able to have more power and demand more respect and have more control. You see what's happening in Ukraine to Africans? I'm saddened, guys, but I'm definitely not shocked. This has been a repeated thing, you know, throughout history. And some of us, some of the Black community, because we have obviously white counterparts, I'm not saying that we should hate other people, because when I put something out on my status yesterday on Instagram, I don't promote hate. But it's not about hating, it's about what is right and what is wrong. People think that, oh, if you speak up about injustice against the Black community, then you must be against or you hate white people. No, I don't hate anybody. I've said that on the channel before. And how small must your mind be to think that because I'm standing up for something that is right or something that is wrong, it means that I hate another race? I don't hate anybody. But what I'm telling you is that I'm tired. A lot of us, the Black community, we are tired of the consistent racism throughout history that continue to oppress the Black community. When the West and the Americas, they come to Africa, Africans, they're so nice. They open their arms, they welcome them home. And perhaps this is the problem. We're too nice. So they use it to their advantage. But when we're in the West, when we're in the Americas and situations happen, we are the people who are not considered. Again, going back to the Windrush generation, there was a documentary on a Jamaican lady who, you know, the government spoke with her to deport her illegally. You know, she fought her case, and she was born in the UK, has never ever seen Jamaica. They were fighting to deport this lady. I think it was a couple of years after she had won her case not to be deported, she died. But she talked about the stress that the UK government put her through because she was part of the Windrush generation. Her family, her mum and dad helped to build Britain. And in the end, they turn around and say, you don't belong here. So when we continue to build their wealth, and when we leave and our children remain, they will turn around and say, you are nothing, you don't belong here. Well, we have to start building a home for our children, right? And that's why, one of the reasons why I'm here on the motherland. I deserve to be here. This is my home. Nobody can say that I don't deserve to be here. This is my home. I'm building my mother Africa. I'm building my home. It's so sad, guys, so sad that after so long, over 400 years of injustice, what our ancestors went through, what they fought for us so that we could be free today. But are we really, really free? Are we really free, guys? Look how Black people are treated in the West and the Americas. Just for being Black? Come on, give us a break. We are tired. We are so tired of this nonsense. The nonsense that continues and continues. And that's one of the reasons when I saw what was happening, when I was experiencing racism as a child in the UK, I knew that that would not be my home. And so my ancestors called me home, and now I'm home. So it's a phenomenal feeling. I don't face that kind of those kind of situations where what I was facing in the West. As a Black person, even when you are good at what you're doing, you know, someone asked me, a white lady looked at me and asked me, how did I get my degree, my physiotherapy degree? You know, how did I get my physiotherapy degree? As if to say I took it from the black market or something like that. You know, I told her that I acquired my degree the same way all my white counterparts got theirs. I was so offended. It's like, because physiotherapy in the UK is dominated by Caucasians. It's very rare that you'd see a Black person in the physiotherapy field. I was asked, how did you manage to? I worked hard, I studied hard, and I got my degree fair and square. You know, as a Black person, how many Black people in institutions get that opportunity to climb up? You can be working in an institution for years, and never get that promotion. But someone else who is Caucasian walks through those doors and is new in the field and gets a position that's even above you. How does that work? How does that work? I don't have to face that nonsense here in Africa. I'm my own boss, baby. I don't have to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. And I'm teaching my children that they don't have to deal with that. They don't have to deal with that. Why should we continue in the West and the Americas building their wealth when situations happen? You see how they're going to treat us. Just look at the recent example. We're talking about Africans in Ukraine. Look at the recent example. What is it going to take for you? Because some of our Black community are in total denial. The wool has covered your eyes. Some of you guys, you know, I got to give you my glasses so you can see it for what it is. I'm not facing that. And it's amazing to be here. It's amazing to be here and to be an example to so many of you guys here. As I said, it's not easy. It's a journey. But I want to show you guys that it's possible to live out a great life on the continent. Possible to be an example to your children, that they won't have to face some of the things that we're seeing the Black community face in the Americas and in the West. They don't have to face that. We don't have to deal with that. Start demanding some respect, moving your money. Why should we continue to be a slave to their system? The only difference is that we're not in the shackles and chains. We're not, but mentally, some of us, we are. And so that's why it's so important that people like myself, Wadamaya, African Tigress, you know, the African Superstar and so many others who are showcasing the motherland, because they always showcase Africa in a negative light, but behind, they're stealing from Africa. My God, guys, I was in Congo recently. And the things that I saw were absolutely shocking. Should I really go there? The numbers of NGOs in Goma, striving of the suffering of poor African people that shouldn't be poor, because if you look at the resources that Congo has, my God, it's sickening, it's sad, right? That people will position themselves to feed of the plight of the poor and continue to exploit them. People from the West, I saw them. People from America, I saw them driving these big cars, you know, living luxury in Africa. And the people, wow. Guys, that's why you got to come out of your comfort zone and see what's happening here on the motherland. My God. Some of you guys don't even know. Guys, I've been talking for a lot, I know, but it's something that I'm also very, very passionate about. So do bear with me. Make sure you have smashed the like button, guys. I'll just go through and see who we have in the building. I know more of you guys joined me, so thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. On the screen, we have the Maserera Water Project. I'm asking you guys to please donate at least $1. We have 7,000 subscribers. Yay! We have 7,000 of you guys, and I appreciate and love every single one of you guys for your love and support that's been ongoing. Thank you so much. So as I was saying, we have 7,000 of you guys, and if 4,000 of you guys donated $1, I could reach that goal by tomorrow. The Maserera Water Project, for you guys who don't know, I am providing clean, drinkable water to homes at Buhembe village here in Rwanda, specifically Burera district. Again, we need cement, we need sand, we need pipes, we need tanks. So if you are in the Americas and you're in the West and you're wanting to do something to help, here's an opportunity. Please go ahead and support. We have PayPal. I did put out the PayPal link in the chat. I also have the GoFundMe page. So if you guys do feel compelled to support, please do. I also have the promo video on the water project. So do head over there when we're finished with this live to see, to understand more of what that is all about. And, you know, in the description bar, you guys can see the various ways that you can help. So let's greet you guys. As I said, my Gimbo, the battery died, so that's why it's a little bit shaky. So who do we have here? We have Nuria. Is it Nuria? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. Good morning, Lady V. Good morning to you as well. It's afternoon here. It is coming up to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, but then good morning to you, because I know that so many of you guys are watching from all over the world. So thank you. Positively, Diana's in the building. Thank you so much for being here. So tired of the rubbish. I mean, when I say tired, I think tired is an understatement, you know. Exhausted. Like, I'm watching the news. I think yesterday was the latest one I heard, and the guy was from Congo, and he was saying how, you know, he was talking about his experience, and he was saying, you know, they asked him they would give him firearms so that he could fight for Ukraine, and he was like, fight for Ukraine? Fight, like, he just, what? You look at how you're treating my people in your country, and then you want me to pick up a weapon and fight for your country? You must have gone and lost your mind, honey child, as my aunt would say. You must go and lost your mind, because, you know, so that was really interesting. That was weird. It was just, but then it's not, again, it's not surprising. It's not shocking. It's like, because, and he was like, well, one thing that was interesting was like, they know that they're going to put these African people with no experience of firing firearms on the front line, and they're going to all come out dead. So it's like, again, there's no, Black lives don't matter, you know? You got to see it for what it truly is. We got to add value to ourselves. But it's what's really interesting now also is that African people, continental Africans, who didn't understand what the diaspora, us people coming from the West and the Americas, they didn't understand. Why would you leave the Americas? Why would, if I had an opportunity, I would want to go there. Now they are seeing the realities, because they're all hooked to the news. They all know now what is going on. Whether it's on radio or TV, they're like, they never knew that we experience these things. They just think that we're living in the land of milk and honey. They had no idea, because a lot of what they see, a lot of what continental Africans see about the West and the Americas, you know, obviously for them it's like, it's such a fabulous picture that's painted. But now they're seeing the realities. Imagine they're asking African people, this was what, a couple of days ago, African people to take up firearms and start fighting for Ukraine. Fighting for who? These people have no shame. My husband believes because we weren't born in Africa, our parents, our children could be treated similarly. That's they don't belong. I don't know. Guys, you know what? Obviously, like for there's definitely a gap between obviously the diaspora and continental Africans, but we can't always say, you know, because there's this gap, maybe they're going to reject us and so on. A lot of the times you will find that they actually embrace us. Like here in Rwanda, the Rwandans, they're so friendly, you know, they want to know more about you. Yes, they want to know, a lot of them want to know, like, you know, why are you leaving America? Why are you leaving the West? But we have to educate them in our experiences, because they don't fully understand. And so that's why we have to educate them. So don't let that stop you from coming to the motherland, because you will actually find that it's a lot different than what you expect. You know, and a lot of us are discovering the truth, because again, what we see on the socials about Africa, when we come to the motherland, we see the difference. We're like, what? This is what they've been hiding. Well, meanwhile, these people are up here living life. Look at the big cars they be driving. Some of the big houses that they be owning. They're here living life. And only they just may pop into Europe and the Americas to see family, and then they're coming right back. I've seen people who've been here for years, 8 years, 13 years. And I'm like, are you not going back to Europe or America? No, they have no plan. Because they're in love with the motherland. The only people who are not in love with the motherland is us, the Black community. We need to come and visit. Come and connect. There are other diasporans who have done it before us. Come and learn from them. Come and learn from us. Don't let that be a setback. Please, don't let that be a setback. Don't let that be a setback, because you're going to live with that regret. You're going to live with that regret. So don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's too late. Okay. Nurea is saying, yes, I have 2 degrees here in Canada, and yes, same thing, 25 years practicing social work. Wow. You could come to the motherland and do something. I know social work is not like big in Africa, but it's here. Or you may even decide to do a career transition, you know? So think about it, think about it. Dark Sphere, peace fam, peace to you as well. Is it Inga Baby 51? Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Guys, do you have any questions? Let me know if you have any questions, and I will try my best to, answer your questions, guys. Again, this is the 7K subscriber celebration. I thought I'm actually remote now, guys. I'm actually very remote. And I was a little bit concerned about my connection and everything like that, but so far so good. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you so much. Inga Baby 51 is saying good morning from Orlando and congratulations on 7K. Just a little something to help you with your project. Oh my goodness. There's me saying $1 and you've donated a whole $49.99. Thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Definitely that will go a long way. A bag of cement is currently $10. So definitely it will go a long way. Don't fight for Ukraine. Take what you can from them back home and build up Africa. 100%. Thank you for that. 100%. I think, no, I said this on my Instagram, and again, I'm gonna plug. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, lady_visionary. What I said on Instagram, guys, was no African with sense will pick up a weapon and fight for the West, or not even, or America, not even African, no black person, because guys, for what the consistency of the racism throughout the world against black people, we're tired. So no black person with sense who is educated, not even educated, but who is operating with a level of consciousness will pick up a weapon and fight for Europe or the Americas. We need to start adding value to ourselves and our people. And it doesn't mean to say that I'm against any other race. Don't come with that bull nonsense. It doesn't mean that I am against any other race. It means that I'm standing up, even after over 400 years of what my ancestors endured. Here I am in modern day time, still fighting for the same thing, or still talking about the same things that they had to endure 400 plus years ago. That is what is sad. If we don't give value to ourselves, who is going to give us value? Who are we waiting for to give us, credentials? So sad, guys. I'm not going to lie. When I was hearing the individual stories of, some of the black community that managed to get out of Ukraine, and, they were telling their stories, I held back tears. And I said, no, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. It was painfully sad. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. You know what you're going to do? You're going to continue doing what you do, inspiring others. You're going to continue building this project of generational wealth. You're going to show people that it's possible. You're going to show people, you're going to show your children that it's possible. I wanted to shed tears, guys, because I was just so moved by people's stories, the Black community, what they were experiencing. I was pained up, but I said, no, I'm not gonna cry. What are you gonna do? Keep working, keep pushing. Right? So THJ, don't think Africans have the internet, so wouldn't have seen how they treated Black people. So they were hoping most would pick up arms. Imagine, I'm glad these people use their sense. The Black community that they were asking to pick up arms. A demonstration that your life doesn't matter. You have no experience. This is not your war. They've mistreated you. A lot of students have paid thousands of dollars to study in their institution only to be treated like this. We're seeing it with our own eyes. And thankfully, social media is here because, you know, a lot of people are getting out their phones and recording and so on and so forth. And with the internet these days, we're able to reach people across the world. And even Africans here, they have a lot of Africans here who have smartphones and, you know, are able to kind of, they're showing their families and friends, like, look, what's going on? Look what's happening in Ukraine. Oh my God, look how they're treating Black people and so on. So they are waking up to the realities of this world. Okay. Inga baby 51 is saying, I hate to say it, but I'm happy that what happened in Ukraine happened. Africans living on the continent and in the diaspora need to know that we as Black people have no friends. You know what? I believe everything happens for a reason. It's so sad what is happening, you know, even there was recent news of, like, you know, children and so on being killed and so on and so forth. It's really so sad. Everything happens for a reason. But yeah, as you said, like, we learn every time that we really have no friends. I'm not saying everybody is like this, don't get me wrong, but what you see time and time again as well is that, you know, like, a lot of African students went to Ukraine, they invited them in, obviously it was about money, they, you know, they paid their tuitions and so forth, but when the situation happened, look how people were treated, look how the Black community were treated. And then in Africa, because they want to continue to steal from us indirectly, they come and they package the deal, and they say, we are friends of Africa, but we see how they treat our people in their individual countries. So I thought you were friends of Africa. Let the actions of these people make it clear what the situation is and not their words. Actions speak far louder than words. And then a lot of African leaders, let's talk about that. A lot of African leaders will fall for it. Oh, this and that, we're friends of Africa. They're saying they're gonna help us with this. Why do we need help from them when they've been stealing everything we have and we got everything we need for our motherland, for our people? Friends, what? We need friends for what? And so they pretend to be friends of Africa, pull the wool over your eyes and continue stealing. And because you're getting some pocket change, you're good. But your people are suffering. Your people, when they get an opportunity to leave the country, they're gonna leave. I'm talking to the African leaders. You don't like it? Well, I can't help you there. We have got to do better. You see time and time again how our community is treated around the world. We need to value ourselves and we need to value our people. We need to put our people first. We have everything that we need. We are the breadbasket to the world. We need friends for what? They pretending to be our friends, but we gonna see it for what it truly is when the time comes. We gonna see it for what it truly is when the time comes. Why do we continue to compromise our people? African leaders, why do we continue to compromise our people? Far too many Africans are suffering and it's not necessary. It doesn't have to happen. It doesn't need to be that way because we have everything that the world needs. We should be a superpower. We have everything that the rest of the world needs. Look at that power that we have and we don't even know it. We throw it away and then they use it against us because we allow it and our leaders in Africa allow it. Guys, I'm so heated. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so heated. Like, I am heated. I am just sad. I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm going to keep working. Those of you guys who have the intentions to be here on the motherland, I will say that keep going. I know not all of us can be here at the same time. All of us have different circumstances and situations, and I understand that. But don't give up because Africa needs you. We need to move our money and we need to move our power. We need to help our people. It's time for change. It's time for change. And those people who are not yet awake, well, I'm just sorry for you. Maybe one day it will happen for you. And there are some people who are like, oh, you know, we're just playing the race card. We're just playing the race card. I mean, you are part of the problem. Because if the writing couldn't be any clearer for you, I don't know when it will be clear for you. Guys, I need to just breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Inga Baby 51, Africa needs to stop voting for these useless leaders until they start doing what is right for their people. That is a very valuable point. That we are demanding our leaders at all levels to do the right thing for our motherland, to do the right thing for our people. We are tired of the people they put at the bottom of the barrel when we have so much value and we don't know it. We have so much power and we don't know it. Stop putting your people last. Stop allowing these people to come to the motherland and they come with no, like, I'm not saying all, but some of them, because they have no respect for us in the West and in the Americas, when they come to Africa, they treat us like nothing. They treat African people like nothing. Some of them will even say, oh, these people are monkeys. They don't know. There were some stories that came out of Kenya and some Chinese people, for example, who were deported because they were recorded calling Africans brainless monkeys. And I'm just so good that I'm so happy, that Kenya was able to make an example out of them. You cannot come to Africa. You come to Africa, you need to treat our people with respect at all levels. Just like when we respect you when we come to your country, you respect us. You respect the law of this land when you come into this country, when you come and touch down on our motherland. And so what's good is that we're seeing examples of where like African governments are deporting people, because there was even an incident not too long ago where I think some people came onto a construction site in Rwanda. It was I think a Chinese construction site, and they stole some sand. And these Chinese people actually tied up the Rwandan men and were beating them on the floor. And this was actually recorded. And these people were arrested and fined. I'm not sure the full story with regards to if they were deported or not, but also Rwanda is a country that doesn't take nonsense. So they were dealt with accordingly. We have to demand that respect, because other people seeing that will know that when they come to Rwanda, you respect the people. You don't take matters into your own hands. You go to the relevant services to deal with that case. Who do you think you are? Anyway, guys, I will be closing very soon because I'll be on for about 2 hours. So I'll give you another 15 minutes because I don't want the live to shut down with me without me saying goodbye properly. So do bear with me, guys. Do bear with me. My God, can you guys believe that it's been raining all this time? Like what? Like 2 hours of rain. Like it's like rainy season, guys. Some people love the rain, but like I love the rain because obviously I've planted crops, and you know I can't wait for them to grow. Every day I keep going into the garden and seeing look what's happened. But the rain has been on another level, guys. Are those European helping all the poor, e.g. in Congo, or just enjoying life? Well, what I saw in Congo, like they've set up NGOs, but guys, there's a lot of money in Congo. I must tell you that. There's a lot of money in Congo, and it's like they need to maintain poverty in Congo in order to continuously line their pocket with a large amount of dollars. So that's what was very visible to me when I visited Congo. There is a lot of money in Congo, guys. A lot of money. I cannot emphasize a lot, but there is a lot of money, right? And then you see how people have flocked because they want a part of that, you know. And yeah, it is what it is, guys. I'm speaking nothing but the truth here. Dark sphere, is it as Zov battalion is a nascent unit of the Ukraine army. The commander will also command the foreign battalion, which will include the men from UK that volunteer. Ooh, guys, listen. Those who are awake, stay woke, because we thought we'd seen the worst, but it seems like the worst is yet to come. Inga Baby 51, this is Ingrid from Orlando. Oh, Ingrid, you changed your name. Oh, lovely to have you here. And again, thank you so much for the love. You know, I've seen you over the months, you know, just supporting my channel. I want to say thank you so much. Thank you. Darkspear, Facebook banned the group time ago, but guess what? They unbanned them recently. So what we have now is UK and US supporting Nazis to fight Russians. I'm not going to make any further comment on that. For those who know what time it is, we know what time it is. And for those of us who are still in denial, well, Darkspear, 10K British people have volunteered to house Ukrainians. How many NF types will invite their counterparts to UK for R&R between battles in Russia? You know, when I read about that, I'm like, when it comes to the Black community, let's talk, guys, I don't want to go there because that's another conversation. Yeah, I did read about that, how you know, so many people have volunteered to house Ukrainians. But when it comes to the Black community, how many of them will house, you know, Black refugees coming from this and that country? In the height of Brexit, all they kept talking about was like, oh, you know, these people are coming to our country to take our jobs that these people, they don't want to do. Every minute they want a fag break. Every minute, you know, and we're doing jobs that they don't want to do, yet they're complaining that we're coming, taking their jobs. Anyway, you no longer live in Kigali. How far? So I've never lived in Kigali, you know, guys. I've never lived in Kigali. I live in the northern region of Rwanda, Musanze. And then my project site is at Lake Burera. So that's where I'm mainly at right now, because I'm just like I'm trying to oversee and get this project, this baby off its feet. So guys, if you don't know, if you haven't already visited my website, please go and visit my website, www.twinlakesisland.com. You will learn more about my business, what I'm doing here in Rwanda through that website. And also, if you want to come and book your stay, then you can also book through the website. But I'll also put the details down below in the description bar, guys. So so yeah, I'm not in Kigali, but a lot of you diasporan people, you guys love Kigali, and I'm always like, come and venture up to Musanze. But quite a few of you guys have reached out to me to, guys, is it getting a bit dark? I'm actually like, because if I move around, you guys will be able to see the place, and I'm trying to keep it quiet. You guys can see in the corner there, works are being done, everything is in progress. But yeah, but I'm always saying, guys, come and visit me here in the northern province. But yeah, some of you guys are planning to venture up, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm planning like a meet and greet in Kigali probably next month. So you guys, yes, look out for that. I'm planning a meet and greet. I don't know, the date is not yet confirmed, but I'm planning. Okay, so look out for that. Look out for that. Nga Baby 51, every other race looks out for their own, so why can't the Black man? Good question, good question. Right. We are still suffering because we refuse to unite and build together. We prefer to live amongst our enemies. Major point. Yes, we're suffering. Like last night, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I was thinking about. So many of the sufferings that the Black community go through, part of that is to do with that, yes, we don't value ourselves enough, yes, but also like our resources, we you know, we don't pull together, I'm not gonna say we don't, because like I'm starting to see more of that happen, but we need it at a more significant level, you know? Like I was saying earlier on, like, you know, I think it was last year I got a comment, you know, that was like, obviously the majority of you guys are super amazing, but, and this comment was from like someone in the Black community, just like, you know, you're asking for help, you're just trying to build your own riches and so on and so forth. And I'm like, this is the mindset of people that's non-progressive. It's non-progressive, you know, and those are the type of people I'm not going to be, lie guys, I'll rather you not be on my channel. It's not by force. It's not by force, because that type of negativity, I had to think about that for a moment, because I was just like, you know what, this is so sad, because this person doesn't know what I'm doing here, have no idea. And yes, again, I asked for support because I need it. I understand how the Black community coming together and even helping me, you know, as I say, guys, this is the secret that I've been working on, right? Behind me, like where I'm sitting right now, where I am right now, where I'm sitting right now. If you guys go and see that video where I said eating, I think it's like eating off the land I purchased. This place was a bush. This place was a bush. I am now months later, I'm now sitting in what was a bush before. Nobody has lived here. I've been able to do that, yes, partly of my own hard work and saving, and my husband working, and you guys giving me support. I've been able to do this. And yes, by God's grace, I'll be rich. But also, as we have been progressing in our projects, we have also been able to impact and change lives for a lifetime. But you want to sit behind your computer and be negative and undermine the work that I've been doing. It just shows how sad you are. But guys, I'm not gonna focus on that, because what I am gonna focus on is the support that I've been getting. The amazing support I've been getting. I'm saying hi to some of my workers on site, who, by the way, didn't have jobs until me and my husband come here. They're able to feed their families. They have so much respect for us, and they thank us every single day. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Just receive your blessing. That's what we've been able to achieve. Like, God. Anyway. Yes, in Gababy 51, as a race, it is time for USA to wake up. Most definitely. The writings on the wall, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. I said this before, obviously a lot of, like, in the height of the pandemic, let's be honest, a lot of people woke up. I think the skeleton revealed itself, you know? A lot of things were revealed. And so a lot of us, we really did wake up, but a lot, like so many more of us are still sleeping. Let's just be honest, guys. And that's what pains me so much, is like, sorry guys, just a moment. Can you turn on that light for me? Umbarero, light. Yeah. Umuru, dog. Umururi, which means light in Urumuri. Yeah, Urumuri. Yeah. Kinyarwanda, whoop whoop. Guys, I'm learning, guys, and my staff are amazing. They also help me along this journey as well. But yeah, a lot more of us need to wake up, and that's what pains me. I was going to say that we don't realize, like, the power that we have in numbers and just unifying. You know, a lot of us still don't realize that. And that's the sad part, because until we come to that realization, then a lot of us, you know, we'll continue to, our people will continue to suffer. So guys, I'm smiling, sorry, because my staff is just behind the camera, just like, you know, just watching, like smiling at me. Are you okay? You want to go where? Oh, you want to see the pigs? Yeah. Your pigs? Yeah. Okay, Nakibazo, you finished work? Yeah. Okay, Nakibazo. You're welcome. Nakibazo in Kinyarwanda means no problem. My work is just asking me for some permissions to be able to do something. So I'm just saying, yeah, go ahead, no problem. Guys, sorry about this. Kola, thank you so much for the super chat. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much. That will definitely go a long way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm missing your comment. Sorry. Our people need to wake up. They love their masters. They love their oppressors. Deuteronomy 28 acknowledges who we are. Wake up, yes. Then we will lift the curses placed on our forefathers. Yes, most definitely. That's what I was saying. I don't know if you were here earlier. I was saying that a lot of us in the West and in the Americas, we're comfortable in the arms of the beast. But when the beast bites, we're shocked. Really? Really? Come on. Again, thank you so much, Kola, for the super chat. Kola, again, has been one of our big supporters. I cannot stress this like enough. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. African leaders need to wake up and smell the coffee, realize what is happening to you and your people. I think a lot of them have been watching now. They've been watching. And again, if they ain't woke, I don't know when they're going to be woke. They're watching. And I hope now that they're seeing more of this, that's not my wish. I'm glad that they're able to see through social media and so on. So maybe they will start to pull up their pants. Maybe they will start to pull up their pants. Yeah. Dennis Williams is in the building. Black lives didn't matter when white King Leopold of Belgium went to Congo in the 1800s and murdered over 10 million Congolese just to export Africa's rubber. Africa is still being exploited, most definitely. Yes, I only learned about this man fairly recently, and how like he amputated the body parts of Africans and children. Like he would, like, there was a picture of him that was taken where he amputated the hand of a small child, which was the daughter of an enslaved man, and he did that to like as a warning to Africans to say, well, if you didn't do what I say, or if you didn't, you know, work productively, then I would dismember, or, you know, decapitate, is that the word? Or, yeah, amputate the body parts of your family member. So I only recently learned about him, only recently. DC, the Ukrainians are putting themselves first, and African leaders should take heed. Our people are the weakest link. Most definitely, but you know, as I said, like right now, something that we can learn from the West and the Americas is how they are putting sanctions, and how they are putting sanctions that are affecting the economy of Russia, okay, to try and stop him from what he's doing in Ukraine. And so likewise, it's something that we've talked about in the Black community, is mobilizing our finances and demanding respect, and definitely taking back that power and control, you know. And so a lot of us need to look at that and learn from that, redirect our money. If you're not going to give us the respect that we need, if you're going to continue being racist to us, okay, we're going to take our business elsewhere. We're going to redirect our money elsewhere, because you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, because collectively as a Black community, we millionaires. We millionaires. Sorry, guys. Billionaires. Trillionaires. And they know it. And we continue as the Black community, despite everything that we go through in the West and the Americas, we continue to feed their businesses. We continue to help build their wealth. And meanwhile, we out here just suffering. That don't even make sense. It's like, we need to operate like, you know, with the brain that God gave us, the brain that we have underneath the skull. Anyway, guys, okay. I'm from the US, and watch the white country's parasite relationship with African is infuriating. No, it's sad, because it's like, can you not see this for what it is? Like, no, this is a bad deal. This is a bad deal. Like, how do you not see this? It is infuriating. It's sad. It's like almost depressing sometimes. The truth of the matter is, as Black people, we have no leaders. They are not leaders, but overseers, and we need to get rid of them. Woo! Valid point, valid point. Oh, wow. Someone is saying valid DC facts. Samson is in the building. Russia has secured all African leaders in exchange for Russia to veto anything at the UN Security Council as a flight against Western influence. Listen, this is the fight against democracy. Russia doesn't want any uprising from the people to remove leaders. Inga baby, if the so-called leaders of Africa won't protect their people, then the people need to take matters into their own hands and protect themselves, protect yourselves and your family on your own land. I think African leaders, to be honest, are waking up. I'm not gonna lie, like what's been happening during COVID times and you know what's happened like in Ukraine. I think, as I said, a lot of continental Africans as well are waking up to the harsh realities of what the Black community actually face in the West and in the Americas. So I'm waiting to see like what will be the response to that, because there has to be change based upon that. Because as I said, like so many Africans, I'm not gonna lie, so many Africans, they will say it. If they have the opportunities, they will leave Africa. Even though, yes, a lot of us are coming back, because a lot of us are coming, a lot of the ancestral children are coming back, or the diaspora are coming back, because we know what we faced in the West. It's been there, the writing's on the wall, but they are now realizing, or they're now learning more through social media. Okay, so there has to be changes based upon that, because African leaders need to see when their people go abroad, potentially how they're going to be treated. So again, you have this brain drain of Africa, so much talent, so many educated people, so many skilled people, so many entrepreneurs and so on and so forth that are leaving the motherland to go to the Western Americas when they are needed here. So what are our African leaders going to do about that? Because we need to stop the brain drain. We need to stop our people giving up the best to the West. And look what we're getting in the West and the Americas. Come on. Is there any trade-off there? How is that a fair deal? Crazy. Right. The African youth that is online are waking up, but are the people with no online access, are they aware? What actions can be done to reach those people? Louise, that's a great point. Basically, what I was saying, that those people with smartphones are showing those people who don't have phones at all, or they may have like, you know, those small phones that you can only like dial a number. So it's going viral in that way, because people with smartphones are sharing with villages. And I know that because I'm working with villages here in Rwanda, and I'm like, oh, do you know about this? And they're like, yeah. And they put it up on their smartphones, and yeah, I've been showing like my friends, and so I know it's getting out there. It's definitely getting out there, guys. It's getting out there. Okay, so Cola is saying, Lady V, your points are on target, and it shows how much we need to get informed about our treatments in the four corners of the world. Most definitely. Thank you so much, Cola. Most definitely. Most definitely. Ingrid is asking, yes, change my name, Lady V. How's the baby doing? So I think on one of my lives, so I think you're asking about baby Shimir. Baby Shimir is doing well. The new mom actually called me, and I need to return her call. I don't know if something has happened, but she was urgently trying to get me. And when I tried to call her back, I didn't get anything back. So thanks for reminding me. So I need to follow up after this live to see what's happened with baby Shimir. But the last time I spoke to her, she told me that he is now drinking cow's milk and seems to be doing well. So I need to follow up. So thank you so much, Ingrid. I will follow up. Guys, it's been raining for over 2 hours. Wow. Yes, I know Congo history. What's white, king red, rubber black death. Wicked Congo has special minerals that are used for cell phones. Yes, capitalism. Woo. Woo-hoo. Louise, difficult to wake up, the mass formation psychosis. Wow. But you know what, yeah, Louise, as earlier I was saying that it's great to have people like myself and so many other great YouTubers that are showcasing Africa in the way that they are, because that is allowing people to be more like knowledgeable about the continent. And that's also influencing people becoming more awake and more conscious. And that will also, in turn, that will influence change, the change that we need to see in the world. Nerea is saying, link that video of the place before and now. So that video is coming, but for now, I am working my ass off. Like there's still a bit of work that needs to be done, but it's coming. Best know that it's coming, because all of this hard work definitely needs to be showcased to the world. So you guys must know it's coming. It's coming. Mireille is saying, girl, I'll come and help dig those water trenches for pipes. Guys, so I'm glad you said this, because I almost forgot. So I need volunteers, right? I need volunteers to work on the Maserera water project, which involves you coming to Rwanda, right? So if you want to volunteer to work on the project, but you also have to fundraise for the project. So you'll be on ground helping the project to move along. So if you're interested to come and volunteer here in Rwanda on the Maserera water project, you're absolutely welcome. You can dig, you can supervise, you can fundraise, all of that. Then reach out to me, projecthealtha@gmail.com. Let me put the email. It's the same email that I'm using for the consultations. So do consider coming out here to volunteer, and yeah, you'll be well received. Yes, my husband is Rwandan. Someone's asking. Nerea is asking. Yes, my hubby is Rwandan, but I didn't meet him. I didn't meet him in Rwanda. I met him in the UK. We both work in the health sector, so yeah, I met him there. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, my husband is a fine-looking Rwandan. I know he's not watching this, but yeah, he'll definitely watch it, and he will end up laughing. I know. Louise is saying Congo provides 60% of the world's cobalt, and that used in Chelsea cars, cell phones, and computers. People won't give up their cell phones. So, what are the alternative solutions to fight Congo corruption? Oh Lord, like I don't even know where to start, because like when you understand, like I guess you know, I'm not trying to undermine, but you know, when you fully understand the world, the dynamics of the world, capitalism, imperialism, just how people are willing to, you know, people are willing to sacrifice innocent lives for their own growth and development, for them to be positioned on top. And you know, corruption forms a part of that. So that's why in Congo, guys, the corruption is on another level. Like I'm in Rwanda where it's almost like, I'm not gonna say it's no corruption, but it's almost like zero corruption. To go into Congo where like the corruption, guys, is so big, it's so high. The level of corruption is a massive problem and also a big hindrance to alleviation out of poverty. Nuclear Planet is in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Can I just ask you guys to smash the like button? Hopefully the audio is okay. Let me know if the audio is okay. I'm sorry, it's been raining like crazy. Crazy. The rain is on another level. Right, you guys, I'm gonna close out shortly. You guys, it's been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in on this 7K celebration live, where I've given you guys an update as to what's happening with me here in Rwanda a bit. I'm continuing with my projects. I'm working in hospitality as well as like agriculture, agribusiness, you know, farming my own foods, which is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. Even, I forgot to tell you guys, even this morning, I was actually in the field, weeding out some of the plants. I wanted to show you guys a bit of that, but unfortunately it's raining too heavy. So I'm really getting involved in like, you know, producing my own foods and producing foods for the restaurant. I was planning to like be open, like we did have a day of like launching, but due to some hurdles, that date has been delayed, but I'll let you guys know because I know some of you guys have been like, Lady B, when are you opening? I want to come and, you know, I want to visit your place. But I mean, it's not off limits because some of you guys have already visited it. Probably not at the stage that it is at now, but because it's not far from completion. There are some major works to be done, but here in Africa, when the money is there, you can literally get it done overnight. So I'm continuing to work on my projects here. I also updated you guys with regards to the new mandate in Rwanda. So, and you guys can go and check that out on Twitter, where you can see the official document from the Rwanda PM, I believe. Rwanda PM, yeah. You can go over and see the new mandate that came out the 4th of March. So go ahead and check that out. I was telling you guys that we do have the GoFundMe for the Maserera water project, which I'm still fundraising for, guys. And I'm asking you guys for support. Where is this? Yeah. I've been asking you guys for support. I asked you guys if you guys can donate just $1. A lot of you guys, you know, supported with this live chat with over $1. I just want to say thank you so much. The target goal or the target money we're trying to raise is $4,000 for the water project. The people, for those of you guys who don't know about the Maserera water project, the Maserera water project is a project that I'm working on in Maserera district, which is in the northern region of Rwanda. I'm working with one specific village right now, and it's called Bohembe Village. I've already launched the project. The people have taken well to the project. They've actually contributed. How have they contributed? They've started helping by digging the ground. And obviously, you know, where we're digging, it's people's land. There's this land that people own. So they've given permissions for their lands to be dug so we can lay out the pipes. And, you know, they'll be able to access clean, drinkable water. So that's what we're trying to do because, as I said, right now, we're surrounded by the lake and the lake water. And while the lake water may be good for like, you know, watering crops, it's definitely not safe for drinking and being used for cooking. They're also using it to bath, like they're bathing in the lake. And so bringing the water to their homes would mean that, they have clean drinkable water. So the water is coming from a spring from the rocks. It's not from the lake. And so that will be channeled through the village and into the households of many, many people. So that's what we're doing, guys. And as I was saying, that we are looking for volunteers who want to come out, and as is it Louise is saying, she'll actually come out and dig. You're welcome. We need diggers. We need diggers. So yeah, like the digging was like almost 80% complete, but we're seeing rain like we've never seen before. So obviously that's also a setback. I think we will have to wait for the rain to settle before we continue. But in the meantime, I'll just continue fundraising. Again, I'm calling out to Rwandans here on the ground who would like to support. If you want to deliver cement and sand, as well as sand, cement, what else? Tanks, yes, tanks and pipes, then you can reach out to me to have that delivered at Naruka Port. That's Naruka Port at Lake Burera. So we're looking for ongoing support to make this a success. This is crazy because it was several years ago that I wanted to do a project like this in this specific area, and then fast forward 2022, obviously not having all the resources, but saying, you know what, I'm just going to walk by faith. I did also have a meeting with the mayor of this district, who helped me to mobilize the village people to dig. However, no financial support has been given. So no financial support has been given. And so that's why I'm also asking for financial support, because I know in the video, the promo video, I did say that the local authorities are helping, but they helped in the way that they were able to help us mobilize the villagers to help dig the pathway for the pipes. But no financial aid, no financial support has been given. But nevertheless, I said I'm not going to allow that to stop us. We're going to privately fund it, like from our own pockets, and then partly we will ask for support from the diaspora community, as well as continental Africans. So yeah, so that's that. The Maserera Water Project will continue fundraising. And is there anything that I left out, guys? And we also talked about Africans in Ukraine as well. So for those of you guys who came in late, you'll have to go back after the live is finished, and then just kind of get the whole thing about what was said about that. And a lot of you guys watching the replay, you can also leave your comments as well. You can also leave your comments, and again, reach out to me via email. All the details will be down below in the description bar. Okay, Inga Baby 51, Lady V, make sure you're getting the landowners agreement in writing. 50, 60 years from now, you don't want any legal problems with yes, with the future. So yes, okay. Oh, that's a good point. That's a real good point. That's a very good point. The local authorities have like spoken and mobilizing the local community, but that's a good point. That's a very good point. I'm definitely going to look into that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. So thank you so much, Ingrid. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yes, my parents met in the UK way back. I was born in Surrey, only lived there 17 months, then they returned to Jamaica. Okay, wow. There I lived age 11, then came to Canada. My parents live in the UK around 18 years. Yeah, it's a similar story to me, actually. Yeah, I was born obviously in Jamaica, but left when I was very young. Spent most of my life in the UK, and yeah, I was like
I'm out. I'm taking my kids with me. Hubby, we're going, you know. Yeah, corruption is sad because leaders sell out, most definitely. Speak to you, consult tomorrow. Enough love for your work. Yes, tomorrow. Yes, most definitely. I've set my reminder, so don't worry. I am ready. I'm ready. I'm just gonna make sure all my gadgets are charged up. But no, I'm prepared. I'm ready. So let's catch up tomorrow. Inga Baby 51. Thank God the Jamaican leaders got the 17 Jamaican students out of. Yes. I did also catch up on some of their stories as well. So yeah, I didn't know, like, okay, like Jamaicans in Ukraine. I was like, really? Yeah. I didn't really know that Jamaicans are going to Ukraine. But yeah, you live and you learn, right? You're welcome, Lady V. Oh, guys, so thank you so much. Inga Baby 51. I'm going to Ochi Rios in Jamaica in May for an inclusive hotel vacation. Enjoy. I really enjoyed. So the last time I was in Ochi was for my what was it? For my honeymoon. So I got married in Rwanda, and I was like to my husband, look, like I wanted to get married in Africa. There was a significance as to why I wanted to get married in Rwanda, why I wanted to get married in Africa, because that was a significant moment where a lot of my family members, you know, stepped on African soil for the very first time. So that was a significant moment in history. And I said to my husband that, yeah, I got married in Rwanda, so we've got to do the honeymoon in Jamaica. So that's exactly what we did. Like we were in Ochi. We also, did we go Negril? We were in Kingston. And yeah, he loved Jamaica. Like he kept singing about Jamaica every time. And, you know, he got like so carried away. I'm telling you, like so carried away. But, and obviously, yeah, like obviously I was in Jamaica last year for my mum's passing, and, you know, we'll plan to go back because I also want my boys to know my story as well and go to Jamaica and, you know, seeing where I was born and everything. And my husband is very supportive of that, so I'll definitely be going to Jamaica. So yeah, Ingrid, and you're going to enjoy yourself. So listen, you're going to really enjoy yourself, I'm telling you. You know, Jamaica's a beautiful country. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Jamaica is beautiful, but yeah, some of the things, like, yeah, but Jamaica's beautiful, very beautiful country. And yeah, my boys, I'm gonna take them there, or my kids, because my husband is saying that he wants more babies, and I'm like, for all these projects that we're doing, do we have time for more babies? We have 2 boys already, and my husband is like, I want my daughter. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, I feel like my 2 boys, they're like a handful, seriously. So I'm kind of like, oh, I think this is enough. But yeah, even so, like some of my friends are like, oh, when are the girls coming? I'm like, girls? If I'm gonna have any more children, it's just gonna be 1 more, like 3 max. That's it. 3 max. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for your ongoing love and support. Again, I've pinned the I've pinned the GoFundMe, and I will also leave all the details down below in the description bar for anybody who wants to support the Maserera Water Project. All the details will be down below in the description bar. I've got time for 1 question, guys. I've got time for 1 question. 1 question, and then I'm out. I'm giving that opportunity for 1 question. Guys, I'm currently remote. I'm relying on solar energy. I've got to charge up all my gadgets and like always be ready. This remote life, guys, it's pretty serious. But yeah, I'm managing. But I managed to it was a couple of months ago, yeah, I managed to install solar power on the project site. But obviously it's been rainy season, so it's been a bit challenging, but yeah, we got solar, we got solar out here. I'm giving you guys an opportunity to ask a question. Anyone want to ask a question? How is that? Literally, I was planning to be on here like, what, an hour and a half? And it's been 2 hours and a half almost. So did you guys smash the like button? Make sure that you follow me over on Instagram, Twin Lakes Recreational Island, as well as lady_visionary. Thank you guys so much again for your ongoing love and support. It's been phenomenal. It's been great. Let's continue the journey. There's more great things that are coming to the channel, so you guys can definitely be prepared for that. Let me also know what you'd like to see on the channel. I'm trying my best, but guys, right now I am mainly remote working on my project because I'm so desperate in terms of, I just want to see this project like launch. You know, I want to see this project launched and I'll feel a lot happier. But yeah, I must enjoy the journey. So if I'm not like giving a variety of content, guys, do bear with me, because, you know, sometimes you just have to be focused on what you need to do. And that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on, you know, completing this project. Like, this is phase one. I'm focused on completing phase one. Again, we've had some hurdles, but, you know, like, as I said, I just have to keep pushing, keep working, because it's not something that's impossible. It's something that's doable. So I'm keeping on going, guys. I'm keeping on going. So I didn't get any questions from you guys. Again, I have pinned the GoFundMe page, and again, I will give you guys the PayPal link. Please reference the Maserera water project. Guys, the project is happening, and I have been reaching out to you guys, asking you guys for ongoing support. The aim is to raise $4,000. I definitely believe it's possible. Again, I know things are a little bit tight due to yes, COVID, as well as like the increased prices, also attributed to the current situation in Ukraine. But yeah, I'm asking that you guys out there who are watching, even if you can donate $1 to the cause, I'm going to be so grateful. So there, I've also sent out the PayPal link. You guys have the GoFundMe page, and I almost forgot, guys, the Patreon. Thank you guys to all the Patreon supporters. Oh my God, how can I almost forgot. It's not like I forgot, but you know, I told myself that I would mention that on here, thanking all the Patreon supporters, that they are monthly subscription, yes, of supporters who are just supporting me on a monthly basis. So again, I just want to say thank you. And I'm also going to leave the Patreon details. Like, you've got different levels of Patreon, and so you can choose also which best is suitable for you, what you can commit to on a monthly basis, just to help me and my journey here in Rwanda. So sorry guys, I realized I was covering the screen. Yeah, so you can go over there and check out Patreon. You may want to support over on Patreon on a monthly basis. So yeah, go ahead and check that out if you can. Thank you guys so much again. You know, it's been, last year was a crazy year. I pray that, you know, 2022, although it started off crazy for me, guys. I don't know about you guys, but it's like, it started off good, and it just kind of, woo, and then I was just like, oh God, you know, when you're like, you have high expectations and then things don't go your way. But then I was like, right, let's not be thrown off. Let's be focused. Let's keep going. Let's keep motivated. Let's keep driven. Yeah, let's just keep consistent. And so I'm continuing to push on, and I encourage you guys to also push on. I do also, guys, if you guys are coming to Rwanda and you want to do the meetup tour in this region, Musanze, you want to go to Congo to see Congo, do reach out to me as well, projecthealtha@gmail.com. We can definitely make that happen. I'm planning a meet and greet in Kigali. I'm coming down to Kigali to see you guys who are just like refusing to come to this part of the woods. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Okay, so, and I'm arranging the meet and greet. Do stay tuned on the community tab so that you are notified when the meet and greet date is. So that's coming. Stay tuned for that, guys. But thank you guys so much, so much for your ongoing love and support. I cannot thank you guys enough. Seriously, cannot thank you enough. So thank you. Literally, thank you. And I'll see you guys again in the next one. Take care, guys. Take care.